In this video, Izzy and I will be talking about the short film we've just watched called Living With It. It's only a minute long, and we've literally watched it about three or four times, and we've got some ideas about it.
The editing at first is quite tacky, we thought.
Oh, I despise it.
Like it wipes in like the names.
Like really jazzy ones, like those little bars coming across. So that's something we would not take inspiration from whatsoever. It's inspired us to completely ignore using
all of
those
that.
sassy wipes. Honestly, they're awful. And the music they've got on,
it's quite jazzy.
It works with the mise en scène, like the black man.
Like
he's got a bit of a swagger to him. So it works for him, but obviously it's got the music itself by itself it's ghastly, but it does work in with the piece. They've chosen the music well, because obviously some sort of classical piece wouldn't work, whereas this kind of jazzy swag music
it makes it slightly humorous, so it kind of
it sets the tone. It sets the tone of humour, because obviously with that, if you hadn't actively searched for videos about minorities, you wouldn't actually have no idea it's about kind of like discrimination. It's a very slow build up. There's quite long shots. It's not very kind of quick cutting. It's not snappy.
Also, the title where they've got all the merging colours. It looks like
we're not fans of it.
They're so bad. It's like white and black. And
another thing is is the lighting. They've edited it in post production.
So it's all creeping in on the sides.
It's like got a black border around the edge, like kind of like fading in. It's awful. It's like a grey tint to it all.
We're not impressed.
I'm not impressed. But the actual content though is funny, tasteful, and subtle. It does get the message across. But effectively the story is there's a black man and he's holding a brown bag of groceries, just come back from the grocery store, and a white woman bumps into him and he spills his groceries, and he goes, "Did you bump into me?"
Oh, no, I'm black. I'm the only black person here. How did you not see me? So that's basically saying how he thinks he's a minority.
He's identifying himself as a minority. He's the first to relate it to race. She immediately is like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and he's like, "I'm the only black person here." So
and then she was like, "Yeah."
And then she goes, "Yeah," but she sarcastically kind of says, "Yeah, of course I bumped into you because you're black, blah, blah, blah," which obviously angers him even more. Then at the end we find out that she's blind, so obviously it's nothing to do with race whatsoever. So it's interesting, this one, as it is the black man who mentions the issue of race first, as opposed to the white woman, which we stereotypically kind of associate with creating this racial disagreement.
Also, the angles, and when they were having a discussion, there was quite a lot. Is it high angle? There's a high angle on her, so she kind of looked more of a victim, even though she was talking about race.
But she is the victim at the end of it, because he
sneakily
not directly discriminates against her, but he makes assumptions about her, which are completely false, as we find out at the end. I thought it was a really effective piece, especially for it was only like 1 minute 20 seconds long. I thought it was really, really effective.
I like the meaning, but just not the editing and.
Oh, the editing was awful.
Very tacky.
Very tacky. But the meaning part and the way it was executed was fantastic, I thought. That's it. So I think from this we can kind of draw some sort of inspiration through the slow build up, not instantly kind of going straight for.
We want to trick you basically, so then you at the end is when you figure it out.
That's it. Thank you very much.